Alrighty, so for the guild battle, not much has changed. I have basically got the same exact team that I finished with the guild battle stuff that we did on Wednesday when we were first mocking everything out. The only difference is one of the weapons that I had for Cloud got to OB10, so my buff score went from 73 to 74. I went through and branded stuff for all the weapons and sub-weapons, so you're gonna see my power is like a little bit higher than it was before. But otherwise, it's exactly the same. Sephiroth's got his Protector's Blade in his main hand. He's got his Dragon Quest weapon in his offhand with OB0. Obviously, again, I mentioned this in the prep video that I already released over on YouTube. But if you have his Dragon Quest outfit, or if you have his weapon at a higher overboost level, you can use Sephiroth as a more main DPS, quote unquote, even though the damage isn't quite as high as the other electric weapons in the game. It does have some nice debuffs with the physical attack debuff, and it gives your entire team magic attack, which is actually what I'm using it for. I'm just using it for the magic attack buff. The physical attack debuff is still good, like it's fine, but it's just to help us survive the hits, more or less. Aerith's basically the exact same thing I had before. Like I said, it's just here to heal and to lower some lightning resistance. I am going to throw a summon on here. What is it resistant to? Nothing. Great. So I can just give it whatever the best summon I have is. Awesome. So we're just going to toss on any summon that I have. I think it's just Shiva. We'll put Shiva on here. This is just to do more damage. We don't need Breath of the Earth to heal. We'll be able to top ourselves off with the Bahamut Rod, or if we need a single target heal, we've got the Cure there. Otherwise, her stats basically just here for physical defense. She has the physical defense buff as well. Also has specifically Bouquet because of the physical defense and fire resistance, because the ads, which I'm not targeting during these fights, shoot off fire damage. So having the fire resist makes sure that Aerith stays up for a little while longer, which is excellent. Everything else, buff debuff extension, just to make sure our buffs and debuffs stay on longer. Pretty cut and dry. And then our DPS, this could be Vincent, could be Yuffie, could be Tifa, right? Lots of options here. But yeah, so Vincent, it's the exact same thing again. I'm just running Crow Familiar. It's at OB7. It does a little bit more damage than the Kieran Gloves do, just because it's got this extra 20% buff whenever there's a buff onto Vincent, which is good. His offhand weapon, I'm just using to max out his magic attack, give him some bit of magic ability potency. The rest of his sub weapons is just meant to give him as much damage as humanly possible. Got his lightning potency to level 8, magic ability potency at level 4.
You must be kidding!
But yeah, again, all offensive focus for Vincent here. Nothing defensive. He's just going in with pure offense. HP is up. The one last thing that I want to do quickly, just real quickly, is I want to make sure that I have the lightning potency up for Vincent's overspeed. Sir, do you have your lightning potency? He does. So yeah, we're good. I mean, I could go up here and like get this all the way through. I guess I can. Why not? But yeah, so basically what we're doing, I'm not even going to mock battle this. We're just going to go straight into the official attempts. All I'm doing is I'm targeting the middle. So the very first, with Vincent, I'm just targeting the middle guy, the big boss. I'm just having him use his attack. For Sephiroth, he's only using his offhand ability. He's just hitting it with the Dragon Quest weapon so he can hit the ads and make sure that he's giving everybody magic attack up. And then Aerith is switching between the Riot Blade to give the lightning resist down, and then just basically mashing the heal button. Pretty cut and dry. We're mixing in some ultimate weapons in there as well, because I have all three of their ultimate weapons. So we're gonna mix their ultimate weapons in there as well, just to give us some more ATB with Aerith's, to get Sephiroth's magic attack to +4, which once he uses Genji Blade, the Dragon Quest weapon keeps reapplying the magic attack buff. So it keeps him at +4 for the rest of the fight, which is pretty good. And then Vincent's actually gives us a little bit more damage on some of the last couple of hits, which is nice. But yeah, like I said, this is pretty cut and dry. So we're just gonna go straight into the official matches. I already mocked this once, so I feel pretty good. Like, we're just gonna go into it while I have a good idea of what we're doing. All right, so obviously we'll keep it on manual mode here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the ads to actually spawn. Once the ads spawn, we're gonna go ahead and hit Riot Blade. We're gonna hit Sephiroth's weapon, and then we'll hit Vincent's skill 1. We're gonna use Riot Blade again, just to make sure the lightning potency is all the way, or lightning resistance maxed out, debuffed, and then we just pop off. And now at this point, we're never switching out of offense mode. We're just gonna keep going off. Tyler, welcome in. Thanks for doing with the raid as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, you just keep switching between them. You just keep hitting everything. Again, pretty easy here. We're gonna hold all of our overspeeds until the very end of the fight. Deal here with Aerith because it's going to give everybody some ATB. Switch defense mode here so we don't get got. I did forget to pop this off, my bad. And then all the summons. Yeah, not bad. This is actually gonna be close to 10%. Not bad at all. A little sloppy there, but like, it is what it is. Yeah, 9.8%, that's not bad. We take those. That's it. Like I said, pretty cut and dry. Just focusing on the mid. Obviously, like I said before, if you've got the good AoE effects, if you've got Dragoon Lance at a higher overboost, if you've got Sephiroth's Dragon Quest weapon at a higher overboost, you know, you've got some better lightning options. If you went in on the Red 13 banner, you know, obviously you're going to have a lot more effectiveness going into this fight because you're going to have the lightning potency up. You're going to have the extra magic attack. You're going to have the extra damage on the sides that I can't deal with, right? I can't do personally. So if you do have those, we did go over those in the last video, but again, if you have to use like someone like Sid, you can put Sid in over Aerith, and that's pretty easy to do. And as long as all three of your characters have that X sigil on their kits, you shouldn't need Diamond Sigil Break for the actual sigil break phase. You should be able to break it without having to worry about it. But for my build and what my account is able to do, this is the best that I've got. So we're just gonna keep doing it this way. And the same thing here. We're gonna wait for the ads to get summoned. Then as soon as they're on the board, when you can see their names, that's when you can start going off. And then with Aerith, we're just gonna immediately use Riot Blade again because we want maximum lightning resist down. Once the diamond's maxed out, we just start doing damage. And then it's just DPS now. Again, this is pretty cut and dry at this point. You don't have to think too hard. Like, it's just kind of like mash button simulator. Gonna waste one of Aerith's cast here just to keep going off here. Pick up the ad. Hold there, it's ATB here for the other slimes to come out. Same thing. And then go back to Aerith again, make sure that we're doing that again. Then Sephiroth, then back to Vincent. This is pretty much it. And honestly, this time I can just, what happened here? Are we kidding? Sure. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't see the connecting thing in the thing, so I think it's a server freeze. We're just gonna have to wait. Hopefully it cleared everything for me. Ah, he's doing too much damage. He didn't pull on the banner. Stop him. Resume. Okay, an error occurred. Cool. Oh, well, it did finish. It did eat my attempt, so hey, that's good enough for me. Whatever. At least they gave it to me, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. How weird. 14th guild battle, by the way. I actually was too. I will not lie to you. I was a little concerned. It really is, yeah. I need to play the Dragon Quest games, dude. I already know that I have to. I have no excuse. All right, hold ATB here until the other ads show up. Ooh, Aerith's kind of getting her kicked here. Getting a little scared. I'm gonna defense mode here just in case. That was looking a little spooky, sorry. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was a little dirty too, but that's okay. Should be good enough. Yep. Got him. Got him. How strange, man. That's so weird. I wonder what happened. Woo, 10.5, let's go. Shoot, I didn't think I was gonna do that much damage at all. I'm satisfied with that. Not gonna put us anywhere near the top 300, right? But that should be good enough to keep us in the top 5-ish, right? As always with the guild battles, for the folks that are in the guild and for people who are watching here on YouTube, make sure that you do your dailies before the 4 p.m. cutoff when dailies reset. Otherwise, you'll lose out on 300 crystals every day. You can do your guild battle attempts all the way up until 10 o'clock the next day, but if you don't do them before 4 p.m. tomorrow, you will miss out on the 300 crystals, which is a big bummer. So make sure you do your official attempts before 4 if you can. If you can't, do them when you can, right? But like, just in case. It's 300 crystals each day. 900 crystals is a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's it. That's, like I said, this is a pretty cut and dry fight for me, at least. There's not a whole lot more that I can do. That is so cute. God, what a fun guild fight, dude. This Dragon Quest event has been so fun. For me in particular, I don't have any of the Dragon Quest stuff, and I'm just using the lightning stuff that I have available. But there's, 6 months ago, there was not a lot of lightning options. Now there are a ton of lightning options. So there's definitely something in everybody's arsenal that you should be able to utilize.